Okay, number 7. I have 36x, all right, 36x minus 4x squared minus 50. Now, I always want to try to get the a portion positive. So, I'm going to move my negative 4x and my negative 50. So, I'm left with 4x squared plus 36x plus 50 equals 0. All right. Now, can I factor? All right. Can I factor something out of all of these? 4, 36, and 50. 2. So now I have 2x squared plus 18x plus 25. All right. Now, I factored it as far as it can go. But now I have my A, B, C portion. All right. So, I'm going to take... negative b plus or minus the square root of 18 squared minus 4 times 2 times 25 all over 2 times a, which is 2, so that's going to be 4. All right, so now I have 18 squared. What does that equal? 37 minus 361. Come on, guys, 18 squared. 324. So I have negative 18 plus or minus 324 minus 200. All over 4. So this is going to give me, okay, 124. So I'm going to do the upside down cake again. I have 124 divided by 2, and that's going to give me 62 divided by 2, and that's going to give me 31. Now 31's prime, and that's as far as I can go. So I have 2 2's. One's going to come outside. What happens to the other one? Disappears, goes away. So I have negative 18 plus or minus 2 square roots of 31 all over 4. Now again, I'm a math teacher. I love to put numbers together that have something in common. So 18, 2, and 4 all share a 2. So that's going to leave me with negative 9 plus or minus square root of 31 all over 2. Okay, and my correct answer is D. Correct answer is D. All right. Now, 8 and 9 are very similar, and I'm going to have 9x squared plus 49 equals 0. Okay, what's going to be my first step to solve? What's going to be my first step? Because I'm looking to solve for x, I've only got 2 terms, so I can go ahead and subtract the 49. So I have 9x squared is equal to negative 49. What's my next step? Divide by 9. So now I have x squared is equal to negative 49 over 9. Next step? Take the square root. What's that going to give me on top? What type of answer? An imaginary, so is it real? No. So my answer is A. No real solution. Now on the test, I may have one of these just like this, and I may have one of these with a negative sign.
Can you do
Yeah.
Can you use like the quadratic formula and then there's a negative inside of the square root?
Uh-huh.
That's still the same.
Yeah, same thing. You can solve it either way. You can do the quadratic with this as well. Good question. Okay. Is everybody good so far? Is everybody good up to this point? Can I go to number 9? Okay, now, just for argument's sake, replace that positive with a negative. So now I have 16x squared minus 169 equals 0. Okay, what's going to be my first step? Add 169. Now again, if you want to use the quadratic, use the quadratic. Either one will work. So now I have 16x squared is equal to 169. Going to divide both sides by 16. So now I have x squared is equal to 169 over 16. Take the square root of both sides. And now I have x is equal to plus or minus 13 over 4. And my answer is going to be A. Okay, everybody good? No? Okay, I'll hold on. Okay, part 3. Now, this one, okay, which equation, after the method of completing the square, okay, has been applied? All right, so they're asking us to do the first, few steps, okay? They're asking us to try to get to where we are at this point right here. All right, so taking a look at what's on the board, I have x squared plus 8x plus 9. What's my first step? It's over on the board, written down in plain English. What? Yeah, no, not that one. Completing the square. Let's see if my old eyes can do it. What's step 1? Move to one side. There we go. Wow. In my old age, with my thick glasses, I can even read that. Okay? So.
I can't read it.
All right. Well, it's over there. You're not even looking in the right direction. Okay? Okay. So, I got to move everything to one side. That's done. Second step. Yeah, move C to the other side. So, I've got x squared. Shh, quiet everyone. Equals -9. I have to move C over. Okay, so get everything to one side. Move C to the other side. Next step. What is A? A is 1, right? Yeah, so does anything change? Nope. Okay, next one.
Add B over 2.
Thank you. So I got to add B over 2. Okay. Guys, hush. B over 2 to both sides. Okay, so B over 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So I have x squared plus 8x plus 16 equals -9 plus 16. Okay, that's going to give me 7. Now, my B part was 8. So what was 8 divided by 2? 4. All right, so what's in the parenthesis, all right, stays in the parenthesis. And I square it. So I have x plus 4 squared equals 7. My answer is B. All right. Now, 1 and 2 are very similar to what we had on the front page. All right. It's just now we're just having to add B over 2 squared. What's B? Negative 14 over 2 squared. And what's my answer? 49. Thank you. Same thing. And in fact, we just did it up here. Negative 16 over 2 squared. It's going to give me 8. 8 squared is 64. Thank you. 64. Go ahead and cross out number 3. Okay, we've already gone over those. And I'm not going to have 3 of those on the test. Probably only going to have 1. Okay, number 4. Okay, everybody still with me? So now, I first want to try advanced factoring. Okay, so I've got 4x squared plus 5x plus 2. All right, advanced factoring, I take A times C, 4 times 2, which is 8. So now I have x squared plus 5x plus 8. Are there any factors of 8? If I multiply, I get 8. If I combine, I get 5. 1 and 8, 2 and 4. No, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, so if that doesn't work, okay, then what do I need to use? Yeah, quadratic equation. All right, quadratic equation. So I've got negative 5 plus or minus 5 squared. Oops, 5 squared minus 4 times 4 times 2. All over 2 times 4, which is 8. So I have negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 32 all over 8. So now, okay, that's going to turn into negative 7. So I have negative 5 plus or minus the square root of negative 7 over 8. Okay, bring out the I. So now I have negative 5 plus or minus I, square roots of 7, all over 8. And that is my final answer. Okay, that was number 4. I think we can do number 5 and that'll be it. Okay, what do I always need to set quadratics equal to? 0. So I'm going to move the 28. So I have r squared minus 12 minus 28 equals 0. Shh, quiet guys. What are my factors? If I multiply, I get a negative 28. If I combine, I get a negative 12. 14 and 2. Thank you. Negative 14, positive 2. So, what are going to be my answers? What are my solutions? These are my factors. 14 and negative 2.